All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're talking about a really powerful feature that's designed to bring some serious order to your business phone lines. We're going to look at how you can tame all that chaos with something called number intelligence inside of REI Reply. So let me just start with a question that I'm pretty sure we can all relate to. Are those constant spam calls and all those mystery numbers just tanking your team's productivity? You know what I'm talking about. Every single minute they spend on a junk call or just trying to figure out who's on the line, well, that's a minute they aren't spending with a real customer. And that is the exact problem that number intelligence from REI Reply is built to solve. The best way to think about it is like this. It's a whole bundle of smart checks for your phone numbers. It's kind of like an automated shield that makes sure your calls and your texts just work the way they're supposed to, all while helping you keep costs down and protect your business's reputation. Okay, so how does it actually do all that? Let's get into the nuts and bolts. It really all boils down to 3 core pillars of protection that work together to clean up all your communications. First up, we've got the one that tackles probably the biggest headache for any team that's on the phones: spam detection. So here's how it works. The system is smart enough to automatically detect and flag those sketchy incoming calls from unknown numbers here in the US. In your call logs, you'll just see a little tag that says spam likely. And the benefit here? Oh, it's huge. Your team stops wasting precious time on robocalls, and they can actually focus on answering the calls that matter from real customers. And, that naturally makes your answer rate go way up. Right, so once you've filtered out all that junk, the next pillar helps you connect way better with the people who are supposed to be calling. This is all about improving that customer experience, and it's called name lookup. Honestly, this one is a total game changer. When a call comes in from an unknown US number, the system automatically goes and finds the caller's name. And it's smart. It kicks in if the number isn't in your contacts, or even if it is, but you just forgot to add their name. So think about it. Instead of a generic hello, your team can answer with a personalized greeting. That just instantly boosts customer satisfaction. And on top of that, you're building cleaner, more complete records in your CRM from that very first hello. And that brings us to the third pillar of protection. This one is all about your outbound messages. It's called number validation. This feature is all about being efficient and protecting your reputation as a sender. Get this. Before you send your very first text message to a new number, the system checks to make sure it's a real textable number. That means you stop wasting money sending texts to dead numbers or, to landlines. The benefit is twofold. First, your SMS delivery rates go up. And second, you keep a healthy sender reputation with the cell carriers, which basically tells them you're a good sender and helps make sure your future messages get delivered. All right, so we know what it does, and it sounds pretty awesome. But let's get down to brass tacks, the stuff everyone really wants to know. What's this going to cost, and how hard is it to actually turn on? Well, the pricing is super straightforward. It's just a simple pay-per-use model. As you can see, spam detection is just half a penny per call it checks. Name lookup is only a single penny per call. And number validation, also half a penny per check. We're talking tiny, predictable costs for a whole lot of peace of mind. And maybe the best part, setting it up is ridiculously easy. Inside your REI Replay account, you just pop over to settings, then go to phone numbers, click on advanced settings, find number intelligence, and flip the switch. That's it. It's really that simple. Okay, now this is a really important detail you need to know. The whole system is designed to be simple. So when you flip that switch, you are turning on all 3 features at once. You can't pick and choose which ones you want. It's an all-in-one package deal. So before we wrap up this little explainer, let's just cover a couple of other key things. The common questions that always seem to pop up. This right here really lays out the difference in black and white. With number intelligence turned on, spam gets flagged, you know who's calling, and your texts actually get delivered. You turn it off, and, well, you're right back to dealing with spam, anonymous callers, and failed messages. The difference is pretty crystal clear. What about if you're dealing with international numbers? This is a key thing to understand. Spam detection and name lookup, those only work for calls coming from United States numbers, at least for now. But number validation, the one that checks if a number can get a text, that one actually works worldwide, which is fantastic if you have contacts all over the globe. So this all brings us to the final takeaway. REI Reply's number intelligence gives you this powerful automated shield for all your business communications, all bundled together. The trade-off for all that power is the simplicity of just one on-off switch. And really, that leaves you with one simple question to think about for your own business.
Is that comprehensive, all-in-one protection worth the beautiful simplicity of a single switch?